Hello and welcome. A few hours have passed and we're back again in the Tier 9 Battleship in Georgia, Georgia. I think something went wrong there. Regardless, I find it kind of difficult to get great matches in the Georgia. As you saw from the last match, it's either we win too quickly, we lose too quickly, or I simply go down too quickly. I guess I just haven't found the right way to play the ship yet. But she is definitely one of the more fun battleships. She's basically kind of like an Iowa, except she has a higher caliber, or has higher caliber guns, 457s, so she can pen 30mm armor plates on cruisers, but not 32 on battleships. Now, this does come with the downside of having only 6 guns compared to the 9 of the Iowa, but she has a whole bunch of advantages. One being that she is really fast. Now, I did make a mistake last time. I said that the Georgia and the Iowa are the fastest battleships, you know, other than Georgia with speed boost. That's not true. Actually, it's the Bourgogne, or Bourgogne. She is actually faster. She goes up to 38.6 knots, so she is the second fastest battleship in the game when she uses speed boost. The fastest is obviously Georgia, who is using speed boost, because she gets almost up to 40 knots. Now, she's fast. She has fairly high caliber guns, but only a few of them. What makes her super fun is the fact that she has Massachusetts secondaries on top of the speed, and that makes a very interesting combination because Massachusetts has some of the most fun secondaries, I would say. Now, their penetration is terrible. 127 divided by 6 only gives you, I think, 20mm of HE pen. However, with IFHE, that is enough to penetrate the 25mm of standard armor of many Tier 7 battleships and most cruisers. And the thing with Massachusetts secondaries is that they're incredibly accurate. So with manual secondaries, you can pretty much guarantee that almost all of your secondary hits at, I don't know, 8 to 10 kilometers will hit. Which is quite something, because they do have a decent 5% fire chance, although tend to not seem to get many fires with them, but maybe I'm just slightly unlucky, or expect a bit too much. Now, right now, by the way, I'm running aground on purpose because I had a few ships targeting me, and as a Georgia, if you show too much broadside, you can be punished heavily. I have taken over 30k damage in one salvo, so I wanted to turn away. Even if I run aground, it's not like that matters too much, as long as I don't show broadside to too many enemies, and if the Amagi goes away, that's not gonna be a big problem, and she only has 2000 HP, so that's likely to happen. So Georgia is really fun, because you have secondaries and you have incredible speed. Now, her main feature that was supposed to be the big thing about her was the high caliber guns, but I think that's kinda to be honest. They don't feel that special, to be honest. They are okay, but I don't know. I wouldn't say they're anything particularly amazing compared to the other ones. Perhaps that's because you simply tend to not hit quite as many shells all the time. So, in this match, we have taken the A cap. Actually, initially you saw me go towards the C cap, and then the team decided that we're going A and B, so that's where I went. And we have successfully taken over the B cap and the A cap. And when I say we, I actually mostly mean the TWA division on our team, with the Minotaur, Kitakas, and Haruguma. I have done quite a bit here, but hopefully I have contributed some. We're gonna probably sink this Friedrich der Grosse, and I think somebody's gonna chase the Iowa, but I don't think she's worth chasing. So right now I go slightly further away. I want to turn around, but there are islands here somewhere around me, so I can't do quite the turn I would like to do. We're gonna have a little collision with the Bismarck, but that's okay because collisions don't matter that much. Right now, we're in a decent position. We have 3 ships lost. The enemy team has 4. We hold 2 of the 3 cap zones. No, we don't have any defense on the big cap though. But that's kinda okay. I used engine boost to try to get closer to this Iowa to shoot her, but I don't think that's gonna have much success. As you'll soon see. Somebody in chat is slightly annoyed that we let the right flank die, but I mean, the plan was to go for A and B, so I guess the right flank shouldn't have been playing the way they did. I guess they did hold the enemy back for a while, so their sacrifice is noted. One more shot on the Iowa, and I guess I'll concentrate on the enemies going for the B cap soon instead. Now, on the ship you can choose between the float fighter and the scout plane. I generally like the float fighter, but because the ship only has 20-kilometer main battery range, I have begrudgingly taken the float or scout plane because it's sometimes useful to be able to take shots at ranges that I'm not used to, or, you know, you wouldn't normally be able to. Man, none of those shells got anywhere. Well, I suppose they got close to the Henri, but they had no chance of hitting her. And hey, there's a Jean-Bart coming. Unfortunately, my secondaries cannot penetrate the standard armor of the Jean-Bart, but they should be able to set quite a few fires, so that would be nice to have. And my secondaries just fired. Let's see how many hits I get. The anti-air in the ship is also pretty decent. As you can see, 5 secondary hits from the first salvo. That's really good. And the secondary hits are just... Oh, I guess the Jean-Bart is down. Okay, we'll just switch to Vladivostok then. That's fine too. One good thing about having a speed boost on a battleship is that she accelerates so quickly. Check the speed right now. 0 knots, and just a few seconds later and we're already at 11 knots. Speed boost in the slower speeds is incredible acceleration, because usually that takes so much longer. Okay, the Vladivostok went down. I guess we'll target the Zhao then with the secondaries. I guess I do have to turn in, otherwise she'll get out of range too quickly. Torpedo bombers incoming, but that's only an Enterprise, so we should be fine, especially with the Kitakaze, Bismarck, and Minotaur near us. There are some torpedoes coming from the B-cap, but I think we'll be okay. The Bismarck has already spotted them. The Zhao likely torpedoed us too, but I think we should be okay on that one. My secondaries don't seem to be hitting that much. I guess it's okay. Oh, Minotaur! Minotaur! And she's broadside too! Oh yes! Oh yes! Come on, target! Fire, 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 fire! Come on, we can get our citadel. Yes! Mission done. Excellent. And I guess now it's time to try to chase the Henri down, and then the CV, I guess. They still have a Grozovoi, but I think we pretty much won the game, so I complimented TWA guys. Kitakaze in front of me, huh? Well, I am going 32 knots in a straight line, 33 in a moment. No speed boost though. Otherwise I might be able to keep up. Look, I'm getting really close to that Kitakaze. But I think she'll eventually just pull away because I don't have speed boost up. I probably should be turning closer to the Henri, which I'm gonna do in a moment. Because all the opponents are in that direction. I think I should have done the turn slightly earlier, but whatever, I suppose. We know where the Grozovoi is, and there is an Enterprise that's broadside, but I don't think I can really do much damage to her. Grozovoi is up, so I'm gonna select her for secondary targeting and then just really ignore her more or less. Yeah, that wasn't great on the Enterprise. But it's okay. Did something, hopefully. I could technically take a shot on the Grozowai, but I think if anything the secondary should finish her. Well, I guess the game's over. We're at 960 points, so once the Andre goes down, it's over. Come on, 5k HP. $630. Whoa! Our Bismarck went down. Well, the Haruguma sank the Andre, but the Andre also sank the Haruguma. Wow. Well done, Andre. That was a really nice double strike. That was a really nice last stand, I suppose. It's also great for us because now we can take more time to try to sink the Enterprise. Planes are incoming. Anti-air does a little bit, but I guess not quite enough. Wait, did he try to go for me? I guess he did. Wasn't very successful though. Ooh, Enterprise is gonna be in secondary range too. Enterprise is a soft target, meaning that that's gonna be a lot of DPM. Enterprise is coming again. Oh, I guess now she's going for the DD. She probably didn't know that where the destroyer was before. Oh, and there goes the DD. That gives us even more time to sink the Enterprise, I guess. What is this? That's not appropriate damage. That Enterprise should have been sunk by those first two turrets. But that's okay. She went down now. See, this was a much better game than last one. It lasted for more than 6 minutes. And we didn't die really quickly. And we didn't win too quickly, although, to be honest, the game was kind of over before. And to be completely honest, this wasn't exactly fair matchmaking. Triple division from TWA on my team is a fairly large advantage, I have to say. But, I mean, look at that Enterprise on the enemy team. Definitely outplayed our Saipan. That guy got almost 1500 base XP on a loss in a tier 10 game. That is really amazing, and that's why he got the compliment. Here you can see the damage. I secured some kills for the kills I did get. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, Activo2, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.